Hello, I'm Ryan Kennedy, filming today from Oakmont Country Club, where I'm the Director of Instruction. And today I want to talk a little bit about the importance and the correlation of physical limitations in your golf swing. So we're going to go over just a couple limitations that I've seen pretty frequently and talk about how to get around those to give you an idea of how important it is. So first up, we'll deal with trail hip limitations. Now, trail hip meaning for a right-handed golfer like myself, the trail hip would be the right side. So let's assume for a moment that, my rotation, my range of rotation is very, very limited with this right hip. So that means that in my golf swing, I can't really turn into it. Therefore, I can't really make the proper shoulder turn, can't really get the club into the right place. Whole host of issues have now arisen. We should also assume that since I can't really get into the correct place on the way back, I'm really not going to be able to do the correct motions on the way through. So how can we get around this? Step one is to look at the address position. So we'll start with the trail foot, and what we need to do is open up the foot. Flare it open about 25 degrees. Now try this as you're standing there watching this. Stand up, start with a square foot, turn into your right side, then flare the foot up, and then turn again, and you'll feel that your range of motion has increased. You can turn further into the right side. Now, if you've got a severe limitation, we may also look at adjusting your alignment. So first, flare out the right foot, then drop that right foot back just a little bit. So it'll appear that the alignment is very much closed, but what you'll find is now when you turn back, you've greatly increased the range of motion here in this right hip. Now another limitation that I've seen recently was in the left forearm. So this person was not able to rotate from here all the way out. They could only go to about here. Now with the grip that they had, what that meant is in the golf swing, they were only able to get the club face barely to square. Obviously because of this person had a lot of golf shots going off to the right. So what we did is we strengthened his grip. Turned the grip to the right, away from the target. Now with his normal rotation, all of a sudden he's got the club face closed and the ball stops going to the right. So as you can see, incredibly important to know, first, what are your limitations? Second, how can we work around those limitations? Once we have that information, you'll be on track to hitting some better golf shots. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you around the club.